Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Then UK. Hope you guys doing well today. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Don't forget, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, guys, as it does help us out. So, welcome to the show as we here for Newcastle's trip away in Europe. Hopefully, they will get the result they need tonight, or should I say this evening, with the early kickoff. Obviously, not going according to plan in the first game, but they still tried to give it the best they could, obviously, against Barcelona. So hopefully Newcastle can get something out of this game, preferably the 3 points. So we're off and underway. Ball played up towards the edge of the box. It's knocked away. As now Newcastle win it back further up the field. And Gilleras trying to challenge there as Newcastle managed to retain it, just playing it back to their centre-backs. Now the ball played all the way back to the goalkeeper as Newcastle now work it out wide on that far side. Gilleras trying to challenge. They managed to win it back there, Gilleras, as now they come towards the edge of the box, but a clumsy challenge there from Newcastle. Sees the referee blow for the foul, and that will be a free kick out on that far side of the field. So, ball now with Gilleras just outside the Newcastle box on that far side of the field. Now the ball. So, free kick to Gilleras. Newcastle back in the midfield there. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to alter the sound. It seems to be a bit of an echo. Free kick taken short. Ball played towards the edge of the box there. It's knocked away. Now the ball crossed in. It's deep as it's knocked away again. Gilleras trying to pick it up on the edge of the box there as Newcastle challenge for it. It's headed on. Newcastle intercept it inside the box. Now knocking it away out to this near side, and that's gone out for a throw-in. Stevie is with us. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. Appreciate your support in the background, top man. Now Gilleras with the throw-in, played back to the halfway line. Newcastle pressing to win it back. Gilleras just playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as they knock it long down the field. It's headed on there by Newcastle. Gilleras intercept it, knocking it towards the edge of the Newcastle box, and the goalkeeper just comes to intercept it there as that released the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. Now Newcastle playing it out wide on that far side, trying to work through the press here as Gilleras challenge. And that's not a good challenge as the referee blows for the foul. It's going to be a free kick to Newcastle on that far side, midway inside their own half of the field. No, he's giving it as a throw-in. So it's a throw-in to Newcastle. Ball thrown forward as now Newcastle trying to work it into the middle of the park. It's intercepted there by Gilleras. Gilleras now just cutting it back slightly. Ball worked long down the field. It's won back by Newcastle. Now Newcastle on the attack, working the ball towards the edge of the box on this near side of the field, just cutting it back slightly. Gilleras trying to challenge. Newcastle still with a possession, trying to work it through there, but eventually Gilleras make the challenge and come away with it. Now the ball worked down this near side. Newcastle managed to win it back and now just playing it back to the halfway line. It's worked all the way back to the goalkeeper there. No. Now worked out wide on that far side. Gilleras pressing to win it back. Newcastle managed to ride the challenge there as they try and knock it forward. It's blocked off, but Newcastle, they've ended up knocking it out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Now the ball back in play. Gilleras trying to work it forward on that far side. It's intercepted there by Newcastle. As Newcastle now trying to come forward again on that far side, working through the press, playing it tight to the touchline. Gilleras knocking it back in the direction it came from. As both sets of play, he's trying to win it there on the edge of the box. It's deflected out of play, and the referee's given the corner. So corner to Gilloise on that far side. So defending for Newcastle to do here. We're just coming up to 5 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Corner crossed in, right into the mix of bodies, headed towards goal, and that's gone over the top of the crossbar. And that's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle. It was a good ball in, to be fair, for Gilloise. So now Newcastle to play out from the back. Goalkeeper with the possession. Knocks it long down the field. Right down the centre. Headed on by Gilloise as they knock it back towards the edge of the Newcastle box. Newcastle knocking it up into the air there. Ball just headed back to the Newcastle goalkeeper. And now Newcastle again to try and play out from the back. It's a good start from both teams, to be fair, so far, guys, but we're only 6 minutes in. Ball knocked long out to that far side. As now Newcastle race towards the ball. Gilloise intercept it, knocking it away out to that far side. Now Joe Linton latching onto the loose ball. Now working it out towards this near side. Gilloise trying to challenge. Newcastle knocked to the ground there, and the referee is going to give the foul there or the throw in. He's giving it as a throw in to Newcastle. So Newcastle with a throw in on this near side, midway inside Gilloise's half of the field. Now the ball back in play. Newcastle just managing to retain it. Ball worked into the middle of the park, trying to work through the press there. Ball deflected out to this near side. Newcastle managing to retain it. Now trying to work it forward, coming towards the edge of the box here. Ball played into the D. Nice plate there, but it's knocked away up into the air by Gilloise. Goalkeeper punches it outside the box. Now Newcastle back with the possession as they try and keep the pressure on here. It's worked out towards this near side. Now the ball whipped into the box as it comes right out to that far side, and Newcastle managed to get to it. Gilloise challenge, and that's gone out for a throw-in on the far side to Newcastle, about 3 yards from the corner flag. So Newcastle now with the long throw from Dan Burton. Ball into the box, headed away, comes outside the box. Gilloise managed to pick up the possession, trying to knock it down the field. It's blocked off there by Newcastle, and that's gone behind and out of play. It's going to be a goal kick. So it's a throw in on the far side for Gilloise. Long throw forward as it's headed on. Newcastle intercept it on the halfway line. Now Newcastle working it out towards that far side. As they try to come forward here, but quickly pressed there by Gilloise as Newcastle managed to work their way through the press there. But brought down, and now the referee's given the foul. Free kick to Newcastle just outside the edge of the centre circle out towards that far side. Newcastle now with the free kick taken short. It's worked out towards this near side. Now trying to come forward as Gilloise come to press the ball. Newcastle just cutting it back there as they play it back to their centre-backs inside their own half of the field. Now the ball worked out wide again on this near side. Newcastle knocking it long up towards the edge of the box, and that's too much on the ball as that just bounces out of play. And that's going to be a Gilleiros goal kick. I hope I'm pronouncing the opposition's name right, guys. I'm not familiar with them. Saint-Gilloise, as I understand it. Now, the ball with Gilleiros at the back. It's knocked long down the centre of the field. Headed on. Newcastle managed to win back possession, just playing it back to their centre-backs. Now looking it out wide on that far side. And say, try to come forward here. Just forced to cut it back there. Gilleiros pressed to win it back, but Newcastle managing to retain possession. Now trying to come forward down the middle. Ball worked up towards the halfway line. Nice 1-2 there. And say, trying to work through the press, but Gilleiros not giving it up, pressing to win it back, and Newcastle forced to play it back into their own half. Now long crossfield ball out to this near side. It's played forward, again closed down there by the opposition as Newcastle just managed to retain it. It's played into the centre circle. Ball played forward. Gilleiros intercepts it, and the referee blows for a foul as Newcastle try the challenge to win it back. So Gilleiros with the free kick just inside their own half on the edge of the centre circle. It's played short, worked back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now chips it long out to that far side. It's intercepted by Newcastle. And now Newcastle with the possession, trying to work the ball forward on that far side. Nicely played through there, but it takes a deflection. And Gilleiros intercept the possession in the middle of the park. Now it's worked out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Newcastle brought down there, and the referee gives the foul. Free kick to Newcastle. Now they're holding their own at the moment. So free kick to Newcastle. It's a good distance from goal, though, guys. I would say about 40, 45 yards out. It's out towards that far side of the field. Closer to the centre circle than it is to the box. So the players bunching up there on the edge of the box as Newcastle now anticipate this free kick. Ball whipped in to the box, headed on, and it's just gone wide. That's going to be a corner. So corner to Newcastle on this near side of the field. If you are just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering your team or this game. That's the best way to let us know, as likes help me identify which fixtures and clubs you guys appreciate me covering. But we are getting behind Newcastle this evening as they represent the UK in Europe. So corner on this near side now for Newcastle. Ball crossed in towards the near post. It's knocked away. Newcastle win it back on this near side as they now try and work through the press. Taking it towards the byline here. Just cutting it back. Ball whipped in again. It's deep. Keeper comes to punch it away. And Newcastle intercepted on the edge of the box. Shot comes in. And it's not the greatest effort there as it goes well over the top of the crossbar. Yeah, he had a bit more time there to get his composure on the edge of the box to get a better shot off. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side. It's played forward down the field. Newcastle winning it back. Now Newcastle trying to come forward on that far side. It's played up towards the edge of the box, knocked away by Gilleiros as Newcastle again intercept it on the halfway line. Now switching the play out to this near side as they come forward here. Ball played right across the field out to the opposite side as Newcastle keep the pressure on here. Racing towards the edge of the box. As they Gordon, he just couldn't keep the ball under control there. Gilleiros knock it out of play. That's going to be a throw in on the far side to Newcastle. Well, the Newcastle lads certainly started well here. They are well up for this one. So throwing on the far side for Newcastle. So we can celebrate a win for the Toonami tonight. Ball, long throw into the box, knocked away, and that's gone out for a corner to Newcastle. So corner on the far side. It's 2 corners in a matter of minutes for Newcastle, as it shows they're keeping the pressure on here. So just waiting for this corner here. The referee speaking to some of the players. So corner now on the far side. It's crossed in towards the near post, headed behind, and the referee indicates another corner. So second corner from that far side of the field. It's crossed in again, headed away this time up the field. As it bounces out towards that far side, Newcastle quickly get across, challenge for it, and that's gone out for a throw-in. Referee says it's Newcastle's throw-in. Now the ball played back to the halfway line. It's worked back to the Newcastle centre-backs. 64% for Newcastle so far, as we are just coming up to 16 minutes gone. Ball now worked out wide on that far side. It's played forward, back into the middle. Newcastle just managing to hold it up there as he's brought down. Referee says play the advantage. No, he's pulled it back for the free kick. Now Newcastle working the ball down this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's headed away. Newcastle picking up on the edge of the box. Oh, Newcastle has shot them, smashed it into the back of the net. It's ricocheted off the goalkeeper as Newcastle take the lead. 16 and a half minutes gone. Gilloise 0, Newcastle 1. Get in. Smashed it towards goal. Goalkeeper dove to the ground, trying to keep it out. It deflected off his legs and into the near side of the net. Advantage Newcastle. Rewarded for keeping the pressure on, and rightly so. That's the talk. That's what we're talking about. Stevie saying, go on, Newcastle. Absolutely, mate. So the goal coming on. Yeah, it's recorded 17 minutes. Sandro with the goal for Newcastle. First European goal for him in a Newcastle shirt. Newcastle now on the attack again, coming forward. Ball worked out to that far side. Gilloise trying to challenge. Newcastle managing to retain it. It's played back into the middle. Now switching the play out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box here. Newcastle now with the possession, taken to the byline. Gilloise just managed to marshal it out of play there, and that's going to be a goal kick to Union Saint-Gilloise. Great start to the game for Newcastle. Let's hope they can get a few more. Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, all right, Gaz, I just finished work. I'll be back on in 15, 20 minutes. No worries, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Yep, see you shortly. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Top man. Now the ball knocked down the field. Newcastle winning it back on the halfway line. Gilloise challenged for it and knocked it away out to this near side. That's gone out for a Newcastle throwing pretty much bang on the halfway line. So Newcastle now with this throw-in. Long throw forward. Gilloise trying to challenge. Newcastle managing to retain it initially. But Gilloise make a second challenge, knocking it away. It's won back by Newcastle on the halfway line. Brought down there, and the referee gives the foul. Jimmy's saying, I'm just taking my work boots off at the moment. No worries, mate. No worries. Yep, sort yourself out. We'll see you shortly when you manage to get yourself chilled out. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side as another clumsy challenge there from Gilleros. Sees Newcastle winning a free kick on that far side, and the referee just telling Gilleros to calm it down as they've been lunging in with some challenges. Now the ball cut back as Newcastle play it back to their centre backs, just inside their own half of the field. Now coming forward down the middle as Gilleros pressed to win it back. It's knocked out wide on this near side as now Newcastle racing towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's deflected behind. Gordon almost getting on the end of that. Ball knocked down the field. It's headed on. Newcastle headed back in the direction it came from. Bit of head tennis going on there in the middle of the park. Now Gilleros coming away with it. It's worked out wide. Excuse me, guys. Worked out wide on that far side. Gilleros knocking it forward. It's intercepted by Newcastle. Now Newcastle on the attack as the ball worked out towards this near side. It's a Toon wave at the moment. Gilleros challenged for it and come away with it, though. And, well, I think he's dived there. That's a soft foul awarded by the referee. The Gilleros player there just seemed to chuck himself to the ground. There was an outstretched leg, but he was looking for it. That's diving. That is diving. Now, Gilleros with the possession on this near side, trying to come forward, racing towards the edge of the box, challenged by Newcastle. Newcastle coming away with it. Again, Gilleros trying to fake fouls as it's played forward down the middle. Newcastle trying to win it. Gilleros managing to knock it away out to that far side. It's just cut back into the middle. Now played out wide again on that far side. Ball played forward as Newcastle pressed to win it back. Gilleros just playing it back to the defensive line. Long ball forward up towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in, and that's deflected off our Newcastle player, and that's gone behind for a Gilleros corner on this near side of the field. Good defending from Newcastle. He had to get something on it to try and keep him out. So corner on this near side now for Gilleros. Crossed in. It's deep. Headed away. And that's gone out towards that far side. And that's going to be another corner to Gilleros. So second corner on the opposite side of the field. It's whipped into the box, headed away by Newcastle. Gilleros picking it up on the edge of the box. It's intercepted by Newcastle, but Gilleros win it back, and now they get the shot off it straight down the middle, but the goalkeeper switched onto it there, and now quickly gets Newcastle on the attack, playing it out wide on this near side. It's Newcastle now working the ball up towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in, deep towards the back post, and Gilleros had it behind. And the referee says it had already gone out of play. So that will be a goal kick. But Newcastle playing with some great intensity so far. Now, the ball in the middle of the park. There's a coming together there. And the referee stops the play. Gilleros player down on the ground. Free kick taken short. Now it's worked out wide on that far side. Newcastle trying to challenge. Gilleros managed to retain it. It's just cut back there. Now they work the ball up towards the edge of the box. And Gilleros now coming in Trying to cross it in. It's blocked off again by Newcastle. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Gilleros. Oh, so it's no R in it, is it? It's Gillios. Gillios. I don't know how you pronounce their name. But now corner comes in as it's knocked towards goal. The goalkeeper getting a big hand to it, deflects it wide. So another corner on the far side for Gilleros. Yeah, if anybody knows exactly how you pronounce this Belgian team, come in and let me know. Ball whipped into the box again. It's headed on, and that's gone behind and out of play. That's going to be a goal kick for Newcastle. So goal kick now for Newcastle as they play out from the back. If you're just joining us, guys, listening to background, please do come in and say hello. You probably noticed a restriction on the chat. That is not to keep you guys out, true football fans. That is just simply to keep the spam messages out so that I can read out proper comments from you guys that are true football fans and avoid the stupid spam. Now the ball with Gilleros on the halfway line. It's played into the middle. Newcastle coming to press the ball. It's knocked back to the goalkeeper there by Gilleros as they now work it out towards this near side. Newcastle pressing to win it back. Gilleros play it back to the goalkeeper. Now a long ball forward down the field. Headed on. Newcastle intercept it. Now Newcastle knocking it back to the halfway line. Gilleros intercept it. Now Newcastle trying to challenge. It's chipped forward up towards the edge of the box, knocked away. Now it's played all the way back to the halfway line. Gilleros intercept it. Ball played into the middle of the park. Newcastle press from the front to try and win it back. It's knocked out wide on this near side. Gilleros just managing to hold up the play, but the referee has put the flag up there for, the linesman's put the flag up there for offside, and the referee indicates the free kick. So free kick to Newcastle on this near side, midway inside their own half of the field. We are just coming up to 27 and a half minutes gone, guys. It's Union Gilleros 0, Newcastle 1. That's how we want it. More goals, preferably for Newcastle, hopefully. Now the Newcastle players play into the middle of the park. It's worked out wide on that far side, trying to come forward here. As Gilleros press to win it back. Newcastle playing it in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as they quickly play it up towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in there as it's knocked towards goal, and it just goes wide of this near side post. Joe Linton with a header there, I think. Did well to get the header off under pressure there. So Joe Linton down at the moment as the medical staff just coming on to check him out. Hopefully it's going to be okay to continue. Just to let you guys know what's going on in the other early kickoff in the Champions League. It's currently Quarterback 1, Copenhagen 0. That game on exactly the same as this one, 30 minutes gone. So we're just waiting for the medical staff as they Yeah, he's back to his feet now, Joe Linton, so he's going to be okay to continue by the looks of it. And as you can expect, guys, just getting a glimpse there of the away end, and it's a fantastic attendance from the Newcastle fans. So now Gilleras getting us back underway, coming forward down the middle. Newcastle pressed to win it back. Gilleras just cut it back slightly there. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. As Newcastle again try and challenge. Gilleras just playing it back to their centre backs. It's worked into the centre circle. Now the ball knocked long down the field out to this near side, headed on by Newcastle. And now Newcastle trying to knock it back into the middle, but it's intercepted by Gilleras. And Gilleras just playing it back to the halfway line. Now it's played forward as they now race towards the edge of the box. Newcastle trying to challenge. Gilleras with a long ball right across the box out to that far side as they just managed to retain possession, but Newcastle challenged for it. Gilleras trying to cross it in. It's intercepted by Newcastle, and now Newcastle trying to relieve the pressure. So Gilleras challenge and win it back now. Gilleras trying to get the shot off as the goalkeeper intercepts it comfortably there. Timid effort, and now the keeper quickly gets Newcastle on the attack, rolling the ball out to this near side. It's quickly played up to the halfway line. Now switching the play out to that far side. As Newcastle now coming forward here. Just cutting it back slightly. It's played back towards the halfway line. Newcastle being pressed there by Gilleras as they managed to work their way through the press. Now switching the play out to this near side. Ball played forward as Gilleras come to challenge. Newcastle ride the challenge, knocking it forward there, but just couldn't quite keep the ball in play. And that's going to be a Gilleras throwing on the near side of the field, deep inside their own half. The Newcastle fans in great voice up in that away end stand. Now the ball thrown forward. It's won back by Newcastle. Gilleras challenge for it. It's knocked out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw in to Gilleras midway inside their own half. Long ball thrown back towards the edge of their own box. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Now, ball played forward. It's worked out wide on that far side. Newcastle pressing to win it back. Gilleras managing to retain it, just cutting it back slightly there. Now playing it back towards the edge of their own box. Ball knocked up towards the halfway line. Played through. It's intercepted by Newcastle. Now Newcastle work it back out wide on this near side. Charging forward here as they race towards the edge of the box. Taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away. And that comes out to this near side and goes out for a Newcastle throw-in. Pitchside is with us saying, all right, mate, how's it going, Pitchside? Hope you're well, mate. And welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. And Pitchside saying Newcastle 2-0 is my prediction. Well, you're halfway there, mate. They're halfway there. They're currently 1-0 up. Now Newcastle on this near side. Just cut back there. Played back towards the edge of their own box. Newcastle now trying to come forward down the middle. Gilleras trying to challenge. Newcastle playing it up towards the centre circle. Now trying to come forward as Gilleras challenge for it. Newcastle work it out towards that far side. Now, nice 1-2 there. As now they quickly get on the attack. It's switched out to this near side. Ball played up towards the edge of the box here. Gilleras trying to challenge, and he's brought him down there. No foul given by the referee. Gilleras knocking it away. Newcastle quickly win it back. Now, Newcastle knocking the ball forward up towards the edge of the box, and it just bounced. Well, it's knocked away there by Gilleras out to this near side. They managed to keep it in play. Now, the ball worked into the middle of the park. Ball played forward. Now quickly working it down that far side, and Newcastle just happy to sit off here at the moment. It's Delaros now with a long ball out to this near side. It's headed on by Newcastle. And Delaros managed to win it back on the halfway line and play it all the way back to their own keeper. Pitch side is saying away to get my tea. Be back in 10 minutes, mate. No worries, mate. Enjoy your evening meal, mate. There's another foul there on the edge of the centre circle. And the referee giving Joe Linton a yellow card. Well, Gilles players are certainly making the most of every coming together. That is never a foul in a month of Sundays. A little bit of contact, but it's minimal. These Gilles players are resorting to cheating to try and get an advantage. So Joe Linton with the first yellow card for Newcastle. Galeros now with a free kick. Ball worked out towards this near side. It's played forward. Newcastle managed to intercept it though, as they eventually deflected out a play on this near side for a Galeros throw-in. Ball back in play. Now Galeros playing it back to the halfway line. Ball knocked forward down the middle. As Newcastle knock it away. Now Newcastle with the possession. Under pressure, brought down, but the referee says play the advantage. As now Newcastle trying to come forward down the middle. Galeros nipping at their heels, trying to win it back. Newcastle knock it out to this near side. Coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. And Galeros just doing enough there to deflect it into the path of the goalkeeper. Well, Newcastle keep knocking on the door like that, and they're certainly going to produce more goal-scoring opportunities for the Toon Army. Ball knocked down this near side. Galeros now playing it into the middle on the halfway line. That's Newcastle getting plenty of bodies back behind the ball. Galeros now working it out wide on that far side. Ball chipped forward into the box here as it's just intercepted by the goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. Long throw forward down the middle. It's intercepted by Galeros on the edge of the centre circle. Now they play it forward as Newcastle press to try and win it back. Galeros play it out wide on this near side. It's just cut back slightly there. Now Galeros working the ball into the centre circle. Newcastle try and challenge. Galeros just managing to retain it. It's cut back slightly. Now ball chipped out wide on this near side. It's headed on as Newcastle win it back. And now Newcastle with a possession, played forward. Trying to work it down this near side as they race into the Galeros half. And again, a poor challenge there by Galeros as the referee blows for the foul. Free kick to Newcastle. 10 yards from the halfway line. I don't know if the Newcastle players are struggling a little bit with this pitch. Seems a bit slippy. Galeros challenge for it there inside the centre circle. And again, the referee blows for the foul. And it's another booking there for Galeros. So Van der Peer booked by the referee for Galeros. Looks like he's actually tackled his own teammate more than he has the Newcastle player, but Newcastle will take it. Free kick to Newcastle on the edge of the centre circle, just inside their own half. Ball played short, worked out to this near side. Galeros intercept it. Now they play it into the middle of the park. trying to come forward down the middle, but Newcastle pressing to win it back. Gilloise just managing to retain it. Now working the ball out to this near side. Nice 1-2 there as they race towards the edge of the box. Newcastle challenge and just managed to come away with it. As now they try and retain possession. Newcastle now trying to get on the counter-attack, playing it into the middle, racing forward. Joelinton knocks it out towards that far side as Newcastle now racing up towards the edge of the box with Gordon. Now it's played forward and Gilloise just managed to intercept it on the edge of their own box there as they now try to relieve the pressure, playing it out towards this near side. Ball played forward. Newcastle pressing to win it back. Gilloise just playing it back to the edge of their own box and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. If you are just joining us, guys, we're bang on 40 minutes gone. It's Union SG 0, Newcastle 1. And it's Woltmad with the goal. Now the ball played forward, knocked into the middle of the park, headed on by Newcastle. Just comes out to that far side as Newcastle managed to retain the possession. Now trying to come forward, played into the middle. Now the ball knocked forward on that far side. It's chipped out towards this near side as Newcastle now charging forward, working the ball up towards the edge of the box here. As Newcastle now trying to play it in. Oh, it's brought down there. And the referee points to the spot. It's going to be a penalty for Newcastle. Well, it is close to the edge of the box, but I think it's just inside from the camera angle that I saw. We're just seeing a replay here. Yep, it is. Lunging challenge there from Gilloise. Takes him out. Correct decision, I think, there by the referee. So Newcastle now with this penalty opportunity. And it's Gordon that's going to be taking it by the looks of it for Newcastle. The Toonami just got a little bit more quiet in anticipation of this one. So Gordon to take the penalty for Newcastle. Now Gordon to take it. Just takes a big deep breath and now smashes it into the near side of the net to give Newcastle a 2-0 lead away from home in Europe. 42 and a half minutes on the clock. And it's Gilloise 0, Newcastle United 2. Get in. That's what we want to see. Well taken penalty there from Gordon. Come on. Pitch side. So, yeah, thank you, pitch side. No worries, mate. Jamie's saying sorry about that. Gaz, mate, hope you are well. Pal and Beckett. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. Just been a busy day today for both of us. But other than that, we're doing good, mate. Thank you for asking. Hope you and Megan have had a good day, mate. And a pleasure to welcome you back to the show. So what a time for Gordon to score the penalty for Newcastle just before the half-time break to give the Toonami a 2-0 lead. Gilloise getting us back underway. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball knocked long down the centre of the field, headed on. That's Newcastle now with the possession. Gilloise intercepted. Now Gilloise playing it out wide on this near side. Newcastle trying to challenge as he managed to come away with it here. Now Newcastle playing it into the middle. quickly getting on the attack. Gilleros trying to hold them up there, but Newcastle managing to retain it as they play it forward. It takes a deflection and comes out to that far side. Gilleros picking up the loose ball. It's played up towards the edge of the box. Gilleros with a shot! And it's gone over the top of the crossbar. Jamie saying, hi, Stevie, mate. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie, mate. Appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team this fixture, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button. We are still trying to identify which Premier League clubs you guys want us to be covering here on Fandom. We have found quite a few Championship clubs to cover that appreciate our efforts. We've also found one or two Scottish clubs. We're still trying to identify which Premier League clubs want to be appreciative of our coverage here on Fandom. So please do hit that like button, guys, because it does help me identify which clubs and fixtures you guys appreciate me covering here on Football Fandom. 2 minutes added on time. Now, Newcastle with the possession on that far side. Gilleros challenged for it. They managed to win it back here as Gilleros play it right across the field out to this near side. Newcastle intercept it. Now playing it back to the halfway line. Just trying to play it forward there. Gilleros challenged for it. It's played back into the middle. Now worked out wide on that far side as Newcastle now trying to work the ball forward. Gilleros pressing to win it back. Newcastle now trying to work through the press. Oh, they could lost it there as Gilleros come away with it. Now Gilleros trying to get on the attack still on that far side, but Newcastle just managed to hold him up there and make the challenge and managed to win the foul on the halfway line. So free kick to Newcastle. Jamie saying, all right, pitch side, hope you're well, mate. Top man, thank you, Jamie. I think he'd just gone for something to eat, mate. I did say he would pop back in, but appreciate the positive vibes. Stevie saying, hi, Jamie, mate. Hope you had a good day. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Now the ball on this near side as Newcastle with the possession. It's played forward here. Gilleros pressing to win it back. Now, Newcastle managed to retain it. It's played into the middle. Now switching the play out to that far side as Gilleros come to challenge him. Won it back momentarily, but Newcastle quickly challenged right back and managed to come away with it. Now Newcastle trying to work the ball forward on that far side. Gilleros pressing to win it back. Newcastle just play it back to the own box. Now knocking it back out towards this near side. And the referee blows for the half-time whistle. And at half-time, it makes good reading for the Toonami, as it is Union Saint-Gilloise 0, United 2. So let's have a look how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Bear with me a second while I bring up the half-time match stats. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. The goals coming from Waltman on, I think it was 17 minutes, and then Gordon on, I think it was 41 minutes. So let's bring up the half-time match stats from the other page. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'll bring it up on the screen for you guys to see. Should be coming on your screen now. So here we go. I hope I brought the right one here. Yeah, there we go. So don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I'll read it out to you in case you guys are listening in on a small device. So first half has gone like this in numbers. Total shots, 9 for Newcastle. 9 for Gilleros, 7 for Newcastle. Shots on goal on target, 2 for Gilleros, 2 for Newcastle. Possession, 38% for Gilleros, 62% for Newcastle. Passes, 172 for Gilleros, 271 for Newcastle. Pass accuracy, 75% for Gilleros, 86% for Newcastle. Fouls, 9 against Gilleros, 5 against Newcastle. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, just the one against Gilleros, and corners, 5 for Gilleros, 3 for Newcastle. We'll have a look at the Champions League table at full time, guys. Let's have a quick look what's going on in the other game that kicked off earlier as well. It's currently Quarterback 1, Copenhagen 0. That one also on the halftime break. And I don't think there is any other early kickoffs in or around the UK or Europe this evening to shout about. So there we go. So if you're listening in the background, guys, probably noticed that we have the chat on a slight restriction time. That's not because we don't want you guys to come and get involved. We do want you guys to come and get involved. That is why we're called Football Fan Den. We want fans to feel part of what we're doing here building the project. That's why we have the chat open. That's why I make the effort to read out your comments. But we do need to have the restriction on, unfortunately, guys, just to stop the stupid business spam messages that we get if we just leave it open to anyone. It's not to keep you guys out that are proper fans. It's just to avoid the stupid spam messages. So please do subscribe and come and say hello in the Fan Den community chat. We would love to welcome you. Jamie's saying, come on, Newcastle. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Yep, fantastic start to the first half for Newcastle with that 2-0 lead. Jamie's saying, Stevie, been so busy, pal. How are you, mate? Thank you, Jamie. You've had a busy day then. Jamie's saying, go on, Newcastle. Absolutely, yep. Newcastle flying the flag for the UK tonight in Europe. Jamie's saying, great to hear, guys, pal. And yep, same, just so busy day. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But yeah, you know what they say. No rest for the wicked. Jamie's saying, a rate good start from Newcastle. Hope them can keep this hard work in the second half. Yeah, absolutely, mate. They're well up for this. Really good, solid performance in that first half. And the fans helping out as best they can as well in the away end. The Toon Army making a lot of noise, making their presence felt out there in Belgium. So, yep, well said, Jamie. Right, guys, well, it's the halftime break and the chat's a bit quiet, obviously, probably because of the early kickoff. I'm going to go and grab a quick drink. But as I say, guys, please do feel free to come in and say hello. We would love to welcome you to the Fan Den community. Normally a bit busier than this in the chat, but like I say, people are probably still coming home from work and what have you. So maybe that explains it with these early Champions League kickoffs. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. But as I say, feel free to drop your thoughts in about your team or any games going on this evening or later this week. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So Jamie is saying they take over 4.5 fans away. You mean 4,500? I've seen the away end, mate. I think there's a bit more than 4.5 of the 4.5 fans there than for the tsunami. But yeah, absolutely, rightly so, mate. Rightly so. Why should they not take a good following? Let the Newcastle fans enjoy their travels around Europe and. Obviously, representing the northeast of England. I'm absolutely buzzing, to be fair, mate, to see Newcastle in the Champions League. Their fans deserve it after obviously years of putting up with Mike Ashley's nonsense. So, obviously, getting that first trophy under the belt last season was awesome for the Toon Army. But I certainly know that the Newcastle fans will be enjoying every trip away in Europe, and so they should as well. It's great to see a different club representing the UK and say instead of the normal, you know, run of the mill teams, shall we say, like Man United and Liverpool, although Man United are miles away from Champions League at the moment. But you know what I mean. Um, Maybe it'll give the Man United fans a bit of humble pie. They took it for granted for so many years, and now they're having to taste what it's like for every other club that doesn't achieve that success. And obviously, the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City fans maybe taking it for a little bit for granted. Um, I know that the Arsenal fans were chucking the toys out of the pram, weren't they, when they weren't in it for a while. Um, but that's because they think they've got a God-given right to be in it. But I certainly know the Newcastle fans don't think like that. They will enjoy every moment of it and make the best of the opportunity to represent the northeast of England. So yeah, I'm presuming Jamie's gone and grabbing a drink. So I'll just have a look. I don't think there's any change. I think that game is running parallel with this one. So yeah, it's still Quarterback 1, Copenhagen 0. Still waiting for them to come out for their second half. Quick look at the other games coming out on this evening, guys. There's quite a few games in the English Championship this evening. We've still got two other UK clubs representing the UK this evening in Europe. Arsenal playing at home against Olympiacos at 8 o'clock, and Manchester City away to Monaco. So hopefully both of those two UK clubs can get a good result tonight. In the English Championship this evening, Millwall playing Coventry, Norwich playing West Brom, Portsmouth playing Watford. All those games kicking off at 7:45. Queen's Park, QPR, playing Oxford United at 8 o'clock. And also a few games going on in the National League tonight as well. No games in Scotland, but we do have Scottish clubs playing tomorrow in Europe. We have tomorrow Celtic playing at home to Sporting Braga in the Europa League. Sorry, guys, I'm just checking for the other fixtures. Rangers are away tomorrow to Sterngrass. And in the Europa Conference League, Crystal Palace start their European adventure away at Dynamo Kiev. That's an early kickoff as well, 6:15 tomorrow evening. And also Aberdeen playing tomorrow as well at home against Shakhtar Donetsk. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. And also, where's the other fixture? Lincoln Red Imps also playing an early kickoff as well against Zinski. That's a 6:15 kickoff. Lincoln Red Imps, if you don't know, guys, are a Gibraltar team, so technically they are still part of the UK. Anyway, players are back on the field as we're about to get back underway for the second half. Ball played out towards that far side as it's knocked down the field. Gileros head it out of play. That's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle. Jamie's saying all them clubs not liking it. Yeah, but well, yeah. How are you meaning, Jamie? I'm not quite following you there, mate. Jameson, I do like Newcastle. Yeah, I'm buzzing to see Newcastle playing in Europe, as I just said. It's fantastic to see um, them representing the northeast of England, and rightly so. The size and stature of the club deserves it. Ball knocked long down the field. Ball sets of plays, trying to win it there on the edge of the centre circle. As Newcastle now coming away with it. Ball played forward down the middle as Gilleros tried to knock it back in the direction it came from, but Newcastle win it back, and now Newcastle racing into the box. Shot comes in. Goalkeeper manages to knock it away, and eventually the ball knocked out of play on that far side of the field. Big shout out to my lovely lady. She's just brought me a fresh drink so I could get focused on the channel. So thank you, darling. Mrs. Gaz. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side. That's Newcastle trying to come forward here. Just cut back. Newcastle playing it back into the middle. As now they just managed to retain the possession. It's played back out wide on that far side. Now long crossfield ball right out to this near side. Gilleros intercept it. Now knocking it back up to the halfway line. It's headed on by Newcastle. Newcastle knocking it towards the edge of the box here. As Gilleros challenged for it. Newcastle managed to retain it. It's lays it off there, but the referee stops the play there. And I'm not sure what he's given the stoppage for. Oh, just a little nudge there. Well, Newcastle have won a free kick further up the field. Jamie is saying, I'm still in the chat, mate. No worries, Jamie. Thank you. Appreciate you sticking around, mate. Top man. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as Newcastle intercept it. Newcastle now trying to get on the attack, but quickly challenged there by Gilleros as they win it back. Now they knock it down the field as they come forward on this near side. And knocked over the top here, trying to get in behind the Newcastle defence as they managed to do so. Shot comes in, and it just goes wide of that far post. Jamie is saying, boring Arsenal and City, but I hope do England good tonight. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I know, mate, but they're still representing the UK, playing in Europe, so we still want them to win, as you say, mate. So goal kick now for Newcastle. Ball knocked long down the field. It's headed on there. Played into the middle. Now Newcastle coming away with it. Ball worked out wide on that far side. It's played towards the edge of the box here. Newcastle trying to cross it in. It's blocked up by Gilleros, and that's gone behind and out of play. But the referee says it's a goal kick. Not sure about that one. I thought that was a corner to Newcastle. Jamie is saying Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Forest, and Palace not liking it. Newcastle in this league and them doing better than R. How do you mean, mate? I'm not quite following you there. Now the ball on this near side with Gilleros. Newcastle pressed to win it back. It's played forward. Newcastle not giving it up, though, as they try to challenge, forcing Gilleros to cut it back. Now they work through the press as they come down this near side. Newcastle getting bodies back behind the ball here. Gilleros coming towards the edge of the box. It's chipped out towards that far side. Now they come inside the box. Ball shot towards goal. Goalkeeper knocks it away. As the ball deflected outside the box. It's blocked off there by Newcastle. Second shot comes in. Fantastic save there by the Newcastle goalkeeper. Did really well there. And it took a little bit of a deflection as well on its way through. Now Newcastle working the ball forward on that far side. As they try and race forward there, he's brought down, and another yellow card there for Gilleros as the referee blows for the foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Newcastle inside the centre circle. Burgess booked for Union Saint-Gilloise. Jamie saying, big thank you, Miss Becky. Hope she's well. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Yep, she's doing good. Thank you, mate. She's doing good. I think she's just a bit tired. She's been on a training day at work today. Now the ball played forward on that far side. As Newcastle now working it forward, coming towards the edge of the box as Union Saint-Gilloise challenged. Newcastle unable to keep it in play there, and that's gone out for a throw-in to Union Saint-Gilloise on that far side of the field, deep inside their own half. Newcastle trying to challenge as the ball knocked down the field, and that's gone out for a Newcastle throw-in on that far side, about 10-15 yards inside Gilloise's half of the field. If you are just joining us, guys, we are on 51 and a half minutes gone. It's Union Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle United 2. Don't forget, if you could, guys, if you like us covering your team or this fixture, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button, as likes help me identify which clubs you guys appreciate me covering here on Fandom. We have already identified a few clubs in the Championship and League One, as well as Scotland, that appreciate our efforts, but we are still trying to identify which Champions League clubs from the UK and also Premier League clubs from the UK appreciate our efforts. So Newcastle could potentially be a club we cover more regular here on Fandom if we see that you guys appreciate our efforts. So please hit that like button to let us know. We've got a stoppage at the moment, guys. Newcastle player down on the pitch as the referee has blown for the foul. Seeing a replay there. Oh, yeah, crunching challenge. Oh, he's just rolled his ankle there. And it's Bruno with the discomfort. I think he's okay, though. He's just walking off there to the touchline. Jamie is saying all them clubs think them better than each other, but Newcastle doing lots better than them. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, they do, mate. Absolutely. We know that Arsenal, I mean, obviously we want Arsenal and all the UK clubs to do well in Europe, but you're absolutely right. Some of the fans of those clubs like Arsenal and obviously Manchester City, they've got swelled heads, shall we say. They think that they're the bee's knees just because of the size of their club. But like I said, that's one of the reasons why I like Newcastle, because Newcastle is a big club. But in my experience of talking to Newcastle fans, they're not deluded. They know their strengths and their limits. They don't delude themselves with the stupidity of the hype that comes through being in the spotlight of the mainstream media of channels like Sky Sports, where they bang on all the time about Man United. Newcastle fans, I've always thought, have a bit of realism to their views and opinions, if you ask me. Ball played forward there. That's gone out of play. That's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle. So free kick now for Newcastle. Pope to take it. Ball not long down the field. As Gilloise heading it on. Comes out to this near side now. Gilloise coming away with it. Charging forward. Played into the middle. Intercepted by Newcastle. Newcastle now trying to get on the attack. As they managed to retain possession under pressure there. It's worked out towards this near side. Now just cutting it slightly back. As they now the ball with Joe Linton. Plays forward. Ball worked out wide on that far side as Newcastle managing to keep the ball in play. It's just cut back slightly. Oh, Gilloise block it off there, and now Gilloise coming away with it, playing it forward on that far side. Sliding challenge there from Newcastle. As Newcastle managed to win back possession. Now Newcastle trying to get on the attack, playing it forward, but it's intercepted there by Gilloise as they just play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now trying to play out from the back. Ball worked forward down the middle. It's played out towards this near side of the field. It's played forward there. Newcastle knocking it back in the direction it came from as it goes out for a throw-in on this near side to Gilleros, just inside their own half, about 10 yards from the halfway line. Jamie is saying, I can remember Newcastle was in the Championship years ago, and I talked to one fan from this day. We still talk together. Cool. Awesome. Now the ball played back into the middle. Gilleros on the edge of the centre circle. Ball played out towards this near side. It's knocked forward, trying to get in behind the Newcastle defence. Newcastle intercept it, though. It's now they try to get on the attack. Newcastle charging forward down this near side, racing towards the Gilleros box. Gilleros come across, and that's a poor challenge. No attempt to win the ball, just knocks Gordon off his feet. And another yellow card there for Union Saint-Gilloise. McAllister booked by the referee for Union Saint-Gilloise. So Newcastle now with this free kick out on this near side. It's about 10 yards from the edge of the box. Two-man wall for Gilleros. Tonali to take it for Newcastle. Referee not happy with something in the box here as he just holds up the play. And he's just having a word with Burns there. Ball crossed him. It's deep, and the goalkeeper manages to pluck it out the air as he quickly gets Gilleros on the attack, playing it out wide on that far side, but it's intercepted by Newcastle. Newcastle unable to keep the ball under control there, though, as it goes out for a throw-in. There's a substitution coming here for Newcastle. And it's Joe Linton coming off and Miley coming on. Jamie saying then was playing Barnsley. He got off in Sheffield for a pint and me and got so drunk he missed the game. That's not good. Ball now with Gilleros. Played into the middle of the park. Newcastle just sitting off here as Gilleros just forced to cut it back now as Newcastle do try and press to win it back. Now Gilleros playing it out towards this near side. Long ball forward. Newcastle challenge. Newcastle have won it back here. Trying to knock it forward. Quickly challenged, but Newcastle brought down again inside the centre circle. And the referee again is going to book the Gilleros player. Giga it is booked by the referee. Yeah, he can't get away with that lunging challenge. Got away with that 20 years ago, but not now. Now, Newcastle working the ball out towards that far side. It's just cut back into the middle. Now playing it forward. And Gilleros pressed to win it back. Newcastle managing to retain it. It's played out wide on that far side. Now Newcastle trying to come forward. Again, forced to cut it back there as Union Saint-Gilloise pressed to win it back. Newcastle with a long ball out to this near side, just managing to keep the ball under control. Oh, it's nice bit of work there by Gordon as he comes away with it. Now cuts it back though as Gilloise try to challenge again. And Newcastle just play it back to their centre-backs just inside their own half. Now it's worked out wide on that far side as Gilloise now trying to work it forward. It's played back into the middle. Now switching the play out to this near side. As they come towards the edge of the box here. Ball whipped in. As it's just knocked away there by Gilloise before Newcastle could latch onto it. And now Gilloise trying to get on the attack on the far side. Newcastle just managing to hold them up though. As they cut it back into their own box. Now ball crossed out wide to this near side. Gilloise knocking it forward. And that goes all the way back to the Newcastle goalkeeper, Pope. Rick is with us. Rick saying, evening, fan dinners. Hope you are all good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, Rick. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you're well yourself. Hope the family's good. And good evening to you as well, mate. Welcome to the show. The referee is stopping the play here for something. I think it's a penalty, a potential penalty check. So he's going to the VAR monitor. Oh, it's a potential handball from Gilloise. Oh, I don't know whether that's... Whoa. He's got his arm in an unusual position. In fairness, I would say that might be... He's giving it. Yeah, he's giving it. The ref's giving it. So it's a penalty to Newcastle. Jamie's saying, I'm going to be back after... I'm going back after 15 years or something. All right, fair enough. Good memory then. Gilloise is arguing with the referee. And Jamie's saying, hello, Rick. How are you? I'm family pal. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. So the referee gives the penalty. Another opportunity here for Newcastle to go 3 up. Gilloise might be feeling a little bit hard done by there. But when you've got your arm stretched out like that, you're always at risk of it going against you. So Gordon is going to take it for Newcastle. Anthony Gordon now. And he's squeezed it in past the goalkeeper at the far post to give Newcastle a 3-0 lead. 63.5 minutes gone. It's using Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle United 3. Get in. And Ricky's saying, oh, good here, thanks. How's the missus getting on, Jay? Good to hear, Jamie. And, sorry, Rick, good to hear, mate. Jamie is saying, Rick, great to hear, pal. And, yep, we are doing great. Thank you, bro. She just wants cheese and onion crisps at the moment. Okay, fair enough. Cravings started early then. Rick is saying, can't go wrong with cheese and onion crisps, mate. Or I don't know, I prefer prawn cocktail or salt and vinegar myself. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side as Saint-Gilloise play it forward. It's won back by Newcastle. Newcastle now trying to get on the attack, challenged by Saint-Gilloise, but it's knocked over the top here as Newcastle racing towards the edge of the box. So Saint-Gilloise just managed to head it away out to that far side. Now Saint-Gilloise trying to get on the attack. Newcastle challenge. They've won it back here again, Newcastle, but the ball just sneaked out of play there as the referee indicates a throw into Saint-Gilloise on that far side, midway inside their own half of the field. 65.5 minutes on the clock, guys. It's Union Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle 3. Don't forget, if you could, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering your team or this game, as that's the best way to let us know. Likes help me identify which clubs you guys appreciate me covering here on Fandom. Now the ball worked down this near side as Saint-Gilloise work it towards the edge of the Newcastle box. Newcastle challenge for it. They come away with it here now. Newcastle, as they race forward, and Saint-Gilloise challenge, and that's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Jamie saying, Rick, I know, mate, but 1 a.m. or 2 in the morning asking, go downstairs. Well, that's your duties when you have a pregnant lady in the house, mate. So double substitution here. Van der Perk going off. McAllister coming on for Saint-Gilloise, and Rasmussen coming on. Sorry, Rasmussen and Sykes coming on. Jamie's saying, can't say that much. Well done, that. Now Saint-Gilloise with the possession on the edge of their own box. It's played out wide on this near side. Newcastle pressing to try and win it back. Saint-Gilloise just play it back to the edge of their own box there. Now trying to come forward here. It's played up towards the edge of the centre circle. Ball worked forward. It's intercepted there. Now just play back towards the Newcastle box as Pope intercepts it and now quickly gets the ball out wide on that far side to try and get Newcastle on the attack. Newcastle knocking the ball forward, coming towards the edge of the centre circle. Saint-Gilloise intercept it there, though, as now they race out towards this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's deep, headed away by Newcastle as the ball comes out to that far side. And now Newcastle knocking the ball up the field. Gordon couldn't keep the ball under control there as Saint-Gilloise managed to come away with it. And now they play it out wide on that far side. Ball crossed in. And that's not a good ball. Newcastle just marshal it out of play. That's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle. Ricky saying, Gaz, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think about teams getting new grounds, letting all the history go at the old ground? Well, if I've always thought that if clubs can develop or modernise their stadium if they're in an old ground, I've always preferred that option. But obviously, some grounds are that old, that run down, that worn. The amount of money it's going to cost to redevelop it, and obviously, a lot of clubs are doing it now because they want to increase the capacity. It's kind of, I'm a bit 50-50 with it, Rick. I'm always, if an old ground can be redeveloped, I'm up for that more than anything. But obviously, if the ground is going to cost too much and it needs too much spending, or it's difficult to increase the capacity because of buildings around it, then obviously you need to consider the option of new grounds. Personally, myself, mate, I prefer old style grounds rather than these new fancy football stadiums, as I can talk from experience with my club. Obviously, 20 years ago, moving to a new ground, I preferred the old ground rather than the new ground. I think the old ground had a lot more character and was much better when it was a full house, in my opinion. Now Gilloise racing forward, getting the shot off, and it's gone over the top of the crossbar. But yeah, it's a great question, Rick. Let me know your thoughts, mate. But me personally, I mean, obviously Newcastle at the moment are talking about potential new ground. But if there's any chance that they could redevelop St James's Park and increase the capacity there, I think that would be a better option, because St James's Park is a fantastic stadium. It's just unfortunate there's some grade listed buildings around the stadium which is causing the problem, so I believe. Ball knocked down the field as it's headed on. Newcastle working out towards this near side. The referee's pulled it back there for a foul. Jamie's saying, yes, get him. So we've got a Newcastle player down here from that foul. And Rick is laughing at Jamie. So just to let you guys know, quarterback still 1-0 up in that other game, early kickoff against Copenhagen. Newcastle now with the possession inside the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Saint-Gilloise tried a challenge. Newcastle now crossing it right across the field out to this near side. Saint-Gilloise intercept it and just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. It's played forward. Newcastle winning it back there, just playing it all the way back to Pope. Jamie saying, Rick, how's your day been, pal? Jamie saying, love, see Newcastle win the league. Yeah, that would certainly be headline news, wouldn't it? Absolutely. You never know. They may do one day, mate. If Leicester can do it, there's no reason why Newcastle can't do it one day. Now the ball worked down this near side. It's played up towards the edge of the box here. Saint-Gilloise knock it away. Now it's worked down this near side. That's deflected out of play for a throw-in. Rick saying it's been a bit busy today, Jay. Thanks for asking. How's yours been, bud? I think we've all had a busy day today. So substitution here for Newcastle. Elanga, Woltman, Med, Bruno Guimaraes going off. Player coming on is Barnes, Asula, and Hall. So the manager maybe wanting to rest one or two of those players with games coming thick and fast. Jamie is saying, Rick, yep, same here, mate. Been a busy day, but can chill out tonight. Thank God. No work tomorrow, Jamie. Is that what you mean? Jamie saying, Rick, yep, I understand the old grounds, old school, but the world is changing. So lots of old school football grounds are better. That's just me. I'm a old school lad. Yeah, unfortunately, the world is changing, but I'm not a big fan of all these new stadiums. A lot of them just look so similar. And if you look at bloody Everton's new ground, I think it's horrible. If you look at it from the inside, it looks like it's put. Part of it looks like it's just been put together with scaffolding. I'm not a big fan of Everton's new ground. I think it's. I'm not. No, I just don't think it looks that nice, to be honest. I know Everton fans would disagree, but that's because they're going to delude themselves, even whether they like it or don't like it. They're going to try and tell themselves they like it. But for me, I think when you look at the roof of it and you can see all them steel bars sticking out, it just looks like it's been bodged together with scaffolding. We've got another Newcastle player down on the halfway line. Tonali, it is. Oh, hopefully he's going to be okay. It's an important player for Newcastle. Rick saying Reading were forced to move grounds in '98 due to outgrowing the old one called Elm Park. I don't like new grounds. They are soulless bowls, and that includes my own team stadium. Yeah, absolutely. Well, to be honest, my own club stadium, Bolton Stadium, it can be a nice atmosphere. To be fair, when it's full, but I still prefer the old ground. I think the old ground had a lot more character. Now, Newcastle with the possession played out wide on that far side. It's played forward here. Saint-Gilloise trying to challenge. Newcastle managed to retain it. It's worked through the press here as Newcastle now cross it into the box. It's knocked away by Saint-Gilloise as the ball deflects down the field and Newcastle intercept it, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Jamie's saying, not sure if you see Gaz Wednesday getting points taken off them because of the late payments to players. That's just a stupid. It's just a stupid tactic to take. What is the point in that? What does it achieve? Players are already being punished by not getting paid on time, and then you take points off them, and you're punishing them again. Because you think the owner gives a shite? He doesn't care. That's an absolute joke. No, I didn't hear that, mate. But that is an absolute disgrace. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side. It's Newcastle now coming forward. Just cut back there, play back. So now they work it forward again on that far side. I think it's time to ring the EFL again and challenge them for their ridiculous stupidity. Oh, Newcastle trying to work it through there. But Saint-Gilloise just managed to get a toe on it and knock it away for a corner to Newcastle on that far side. But yeah, I think it's time for another phone call to the EFL to challenge their stupidity with regards to Sheffield Wednesday. Rick is saying, all grounds have history and character. I don't really like new Wembley. Prefer the old one, but at least Wembley is in the same place. Very true, mate. Yeah. Kalali coming off here for Saint-Gilloise. And it's Patrice coming on to replace him. Rick saying, has Bramall Lane changed much, Jay? Corner comes in. It's headed on, and that's gone behind. That's going to be a goal kick to Saint-Gilloise. Jamie saying, new Wembley is crap. Never been to it, and I don't want to. Fair enough. And Jamie also saying, yep, I'm working tomorrow. All right. I thought you meant because you relax, you could relax. That meant you had didn't have to get up early for work tomorrow. So fair enough, mate. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. It's knocked forward as both sets of players trying to win it there. Saint-Gilloise managing to come away with it. Newcastle trying to challenge. It's knocked down the field. The Toonami in really good voice in the away end. Can hear them constantly singing. Jamie saying, I see Everton new ground. I don't like it. It's all scaffolding around it. Yeah, it does. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it looks horrible, to be honest. Jordy is with us. How you doing, Jordy? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Not seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show. Jordy singing, oh, Anthony Gordon. Oh, Anthony Gordon. Yeah, 2 penalties scored by Anthony Gordon. Gilloise with a shot. And the goalkeeper knocks it wide. That's going to be a corner on the far side. Pope has had a really good game, in my opinion. He's not had loads to do, but when he has had to do it, he's been there and focused to keep Newcastle's back door shut. Now, Gilloise taking the corner shot on the far side. Newcastle challenge for it. Newcastle coming away with it here as Gordon knocks it down the field. Now, it's knocked on as here as Newcastle racing forward down the centre. Gilloise scrambling in as Newcastle with a shot! And it's smashed into the back of the net as Newcastle scored the 4th. 80 minutes gone. So Union Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle United 4. Get in. That's what we want to see. Rick is saying, evening, Jody. How's the away the lads? Thank you, Rick. Top man, loving the positive vibes. And Jody responding, saying, "Evening, Rick. Loving the positive vibes from you guys." Jamie is saying, "Rick, yep, a little bit on the top of the cop and car park, but nothing much. But I have heard we're getting a new ground in 2030. I'm hoping not, though." Yeah, I've seen pictures of the Sheffield United Stadium. It looks still in pretty good order, considering it's an old ground. It still looks quite modern. Jamie saying, "Hey up, Jordy. How's you, mate?" And Jordy responding with, "Big up, Jamie. I am fine, mate. How are you? How are you?" Awesome, guys. Top stuff. Now Saint-Gilloise coming forward again here as it's played into the edge of the centre circle. Ball worked out wide on that far side. Trying to knock it down the field. It's intercepted by Newcastle. Now Newcastle on the attack. Played into the centre circle as Saint-Gilloise challenged for it. Saint-Gilloise coming away with it here as they knock it forward out to this near side. And now Saint-Gilloise in behind the Newcastle defence. It's crossed in, but Newcastle deflect it wide. And that's going to be a corner to Saint-Gilloise on the far side. Jamie's saying, "Great to hear, pal." And yeah, I'm all right, thank you. I bet you're loving this, bro. And rightly so. And Jordy's saying, "Yeah, mate. At least we are getting some momentum carried to the weekend." Absolutely, yep. And giving a good account of yourselves away in Europe as well, mate. Yeah, I think Newcastle had a really good performance tonight. And the Toonami appreciating it in the way end. If you are just joining us, guys, please do hit that like button as it lets me know which clubs you guys appreciate me covering here on Fan. Then we see good likes for games involving your club. It helps me identify that you guys appreciate my efforts and potentially will mean I cover more of your club's games in the future. Trippier's coming off here and Scarra coming on. We're on 83 minutes gone, guys. It's Union Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle United 4. A fantastic performance tonight from the Toonami. Jamie is saying, "What you got this weekend? Who you got this weekend, mate?" Now Pope knocks the ball long down the field. It's headed on. Saint-Gilloise winning it back on this near side. It's knocked back up the field, headed back in the direction it came from by Newcastle. Both sets of players trying to win it on this near side. As the ball eventually got down by Newcastle. Now Gordon charging forward, racing towards the edge of the Saint-Gilloise box. Ball crossed in as it goes past everybody, comes out to that far side. And now Saint-Gilloise trying to get on the attack. But as they play the ball forward, it's intercepted by Newcastle. And now Newcastle just playing it back to the halfway line. Rick saying, "Look at the Burnham Park, Gaz. It looked dilapidated. Was the Reebok built in the same place?" No, it wasn't. No, that's why the old ground was better, mate. The Bolton's old ground was built. Bolton's old ground was literally less than a mile from the town centre. Bolton's new ground, although it's not that new anymore, because obviously it's over 20 years old. But Bolton's current stadium is about 10 miles from the Bolton town centre. It's right on the fringes of what you might call the Bolton district. It's actually on the border of the boundary between Bolton and Wigan district, if you get my meaning, because obviously there's districts, isn't there? And it's pretty much right on the border. So that's why a lot of Bolton fans are not a big fans of where the new stadium's placed. But they put it near the motorway for easy access to and from the ground. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice stadium, but from a football fan perspective, the old ground had a lot more character. And like I say, it felt part of the town because it was only a mile from the town centre. Now, Newcastle knocking the ball forward. It's intercepted by Saint-Gilloise. Saint-Gilloise trying to come forward here as it's worked out wide on that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the box here as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in as it goes right past everybody, bounces out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw in to Newcastle. Geordie's saying, let's go. Geordie loving the performance tonight from the Toonami. And Geordie's saying, we are smashing them hard. We need it. Absolutely, you got. Yep, mate. I think I watched the Barcelona game. I thought you guys were a little bit unlucky in that game. I think the only difference in that game between Newcastle and Barcelona was Newcastle have the experience of playing in this competition. If you guys play in this competition a few more years, you'll start to learn how to win those kind of fixtures against tough opposition like Barcelona. Like I said, I think that was the only difference between between the two teams in my experience after watching Champions League football for many years. I don't think Barcelona did anything special in that game. They just managed to get the two opportunities, scored them, obviously with the goals from Rashford. But as I say, just that bit of experience counts in this competition sometimes. But you guys will learn. The more you play in this competition, the more Newcastle can benefit from the experience, and obviously that will. I'm confident that will be beneficial for the players in the future. Now Newcastle coming forward, ball played up towards the edge of the box here. So just cut it back slightly. Saint-Gilloise pressing to win it back. Newcastle just cutting it back up the field slightly. He's played eventually all the way back to the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball played forward. Saint-Gilloise trying to challenge as Newcastle managed to retain it. Played right across the halfway line out to this near side, and that's knocked forward. It's just, well, Newcastle forced to play it all the way back to the edge of their own box there under pressure. Rick saying 1995 to 97, Bolton was at Burnham Park. See all the history at the ground gone, really. Yeah, well, like I said, there was a number of reasons why they wanted to move the ground. Like I said, I would have preferred that they knocked the old ground down and built the new ground in its place rather than moving it away from the town centre. Like I say, it's only probably less than a mile from the town centre. But unfortunately, money talks. And the police didn't like where the old ground was either, because it was hard to police because it was surrounded by terrace streets on one side. On the other side, there was a dual carriageway. And on the other side of that, there used to be a railway line, but then they knocked the railway line down and built a big supermarket. And now the old ground has got a huge supermarket on it, on the land. Jamie is saying, loving this, getting them doing England proud tonight. I think that's meant to say. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Now the ball knocked forward for Newcastle on this near side as Saint-Gilloise tried to challenge. Gordon manages to retain it there. He's lost it now as Saint-Gilloise come forward, but Newcastle quickly challenge and win it back. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. Long ball back into the centre of the field as now Newcastle charging forward down the middle, racing up towards the edge of the box here. Saint-Gilloise challenged for it. Newcastle managed to win it back though, as now they come inside the box. It's just cut back slightly out to that far side. Ball crossed in. It's deep. Newcastle now with the possession. Saint-Gilloise trying to challenge us. Newcastle play it through. Ball crossed in. Smashed towards goal, and the goalkeeper deflects it over the top of the crossbar. Really nice bit of play there from Newcastle. Well, credit to the Saint-Gilloise goalkeeper there. Good save. Jamie's saying, Geordie, too right. You need it, mate. And Jody is saying, we got Forest this weekend, mate. Away, a home or away? I think that's a home. Away, innit? That'll be a tricky one away from home. Now the ball crossed in from the corner. It's knocked away as it comes out to that far side. And now Newcastle trying to come again. Saint-Gilloise challenged, and the referee's given the foul there. So free kick to Newcastle on that far side. We got 4 minutes added on time, guys. So Newcastle with the free kick out on that far side of the field. Free kick taken short. Played into the middle. Now it's worked out towards this near side. Just cutting it back there as Saint-Gilloise tried a challenge. And Newcastle now working it out towards that far side. Trying to come forward here as Saint-Gilloise challenge, but Newcastle managing to retain it. It's played in towards the edge of the centre circle. Ball played forward. Saint-Gilloise intercept it. So they managed to retain the possession. Now it's played forward as Newcastle try to come away with it. Saint-Gilloise latch onto the loose ball, though, as they now work it out wide on this near side. Coming towards the edge of the box. Newcastle quickly coming to press the ball. Saint-Gilloise cut it back and now play it into the middle of the park. It's worked out wide again on this near side. Ball crossed in, and that's deflected towards goal as Pope intercepts it comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. Jamie is saying, hard game. Hope you win, mates. Well, they should be full of confidence after this performance tonight. 4-0, clean sheet away from home. That is the kind of performance that breeds confidence throughout the squad. Newcastle now playing it out wide on that far side. It's knocked forward. Saint-Gilloise trying to challenge. Newcastle managing to retain it as they now charge forward. Ball played down the middle. Saint-Gilloise knock it away. As now Saint-Gilloise coming forward. It's played down the middle. Racing towards the edge of the box here. As Newcastle challenge for it. Saint-Gilloise trying to win it back, though, as Newcastle do play it forward there. It's intercepted by Saint-Gilloise. Now Saint-Gilloise trying to come forward again. Just managing to keep the ball under pressure there as Newcastle pressing to win it back. Saint-Gilloise trying to find a way through here, but Newcastle's defence standing firm. Now Saint-Gilloise playing it towards the byline. Just cut back slightly. Ball crossed in, headed away again by Newcastle. And now Newcastle knocking the ball forward. Saint-Gilloise intercept it further up the field. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side. Saint-Gilloise coming towards the edge of the box. Taking it towards the byline, trying to cross it in. It's deflected behind by Newcastle. And that's going to be a corner to Saint-Gilloise on the far side. So we're almost full time, guys. Don't forget, please do hit the like button if you could before you leave, as it does help me identify the clubs you guys appreciate me covering here on Fandom. Yeah, so yeah, that's actually been given as a goal kick to Newcastle. Jeremy saying Newcastle been on fire all game. The manager got this team right. Yeah, absolutely, mate. They've been really good tonight. A strong, solid performance from the Newcastle players, and fantastic support from the Toonami in the away stand high up in on the top tier. There goes the full-time whistle, and it has finished. Union Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle United 4. Fantastic performance from Newcastle tonight, away from home, and a clean sheet as well. So that should hopefully help them with their potential to progress into the knockout stages. Long way to go still. 6 more games to be played, but 3 points on the board for Newcastle. We'll have a look at the table in a moment, guys. But before we do, let's have a look at the full-time match stats. Just to let you guys know, also the other early kickoff in the Champions League finished Qarabağ 2, Copenhagen 0. So let's have a look at the full-time match stats, and then we'll have a look at the Champions League table. Let's get rid of that. And don't forget, if you could, guys, please do hit that thumbs up, and thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate the support. So here we go. Just going to bring it on the screen now. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, Saint-Gilloise 16, Newcastle 13. Shots on target, 6 for Saint-Gilloise, 6 for Newcastle. Possession, 43% for Union Saint-Gilloise, 57% for Newcastle. Passes, 392 for Saint-Gilloise, 512 for Newcastle. Pass accuracy, 82% for Union Saint-Gilloise, 86% for Newcastle. Fouls, 15 against Saint-Gilloise, 8 against Newcastle. Yellow cards, 4 for Union Saint-Gilloise, just the 1 for Newcastle. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, just the 1 against Union Saint-Gilloise. And corners, 7 for Union Saint-Gilloise, 5 for Newcastle. Obviously, still more games to come this evening in the Champions League, but we can have a look what that has done for Newcastle. And as you can see, that pushes Newcastle up into 8th position. 2 games played, 3 points on the board, 1 win and 1 defeat. So good start in the first 2 games for Newcastle. That performance is certainly a memorable one for the Tsunami. So there you go, guys. Really, really pleased to see Newcastle get their Champions League campaign off to a good start, getting the 3 points tonight, and a clean sheet away from home is always a positive. Jamie. Jamie saying, singing your heart out, Newcastle tonight. Have a big party. Absolutely, Jamie. Long way to go yet. 6 more games, but like I say, that's a massive 3 points to get their Champions League campaign back on track. As I say, I think they played pretty well against Barcelona. Barcelona, for me, didn't deserve to get the 3 points. I think a fairer result would have at least been a draw in that one, but that's football for you. Rick saying, thanks for the stream, as always, guys. Take care, all. Thank you, Rick. Been a pleasure. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Best wishes to you and the family. Thank you for your kind words, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you have a good rest of the week ahead, mate. Take care. Stay safe. Top man. Thank you, Rick. All the best, mate. And Jamie is saying, take care, Rick. Night, pal. Be safe. Thank you, Jamie. And Rick, Jamie's saying, great live again, guys, mate. Take care, pal. Night. Bye for now. Night, Becky. Be safe. Bye for now. Thank you, Jamie. Same to you and Megan. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Best wishes to you guys. And make sure you stock up on cheese and onion crisps, mate. But yeah, hopefully see you again on the next one, mate. I'm going to call it a night for tonight because my lovely lady's been at work all day. I've been to interviews today, so it's been a long day. I did think about pushing on to do another one, but I think I'm going to call it a night here and go and get a bit of chill out time with my lovely lady. But I'll be back soon enough for another game. Hopefully see you guys then. But yep, thank you, Jamie. Enjoy the rest of your week, mate. Hope everything goes well for the rest of the week ahead. And stay safe and well. Safe travels to and from work, mate. And send our best wishes and love to Megan. All the best, mate. Take care. And Jamie saying night. Oh, bye for now. Up the Newcastle. Absolutely. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. So, yep, that's it for me for the moment, guys. I will be back with more football very soon, I'm sure. But for tonight, I'm going to call it a night and go and chill out and spend a little bit of time with my lovely lady. Hopefully, see you guys on a future stream. Great result for Newcastle. Hopefully, they can really kick on from here and start to get more positive results in the Champions League. And it would be fantastic, wouldn't it, to see Newcastle progress into the knockouts. So hopefully they can achieve that. And tonight's 3 points and a clean sheet is a step in the right direction. Look after yourselves, guys. Thank you if you've been listening in the background. Don't forget, please do hit that thumbs up. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.